Welcome to another episode of The Mix. I am your host, Nene. And today we are exploring the world of tourism from a different angle. We have a special guest, Mr. Martin Kaponda, an expert in the tourism industry, who is here to share insights on what makes travel such a dynamic and ever evolving field. So, if you want to know more, stay tuned. What are the current trends shaping the tourism industry in Malawi?
The industry of Malawi, there are so many trends that are shaping our industry, but mostly in Malawi, some of them were not adopted. When we look at the technology and sustainability, so many trends we are not adopting much of advanced technology. Grow fast in our tourism industry in Malawi and make it as a cornerstone of part of our economy in the country. So there's a lot which is happening in the industry right now. So most of the currency trades in the tourism industry, there are experiential travel. So when I mean experiential travel, people are traveling not just for traditional sightseeing as tourists, as they used to do in the past. Like some people say, we are going to Mangosh, just want to go there, swimming, and the same day we are coming back. Or else some they'll go there, they'll just stay at the hotel and be coming back. So there's a trend where people have changed their way of traveling and doing tourism. Some they are wanting local stays, local experiences. So people they are willing to go for experiential travel rather than traditional sightseeing tourism. Some people in the country, yes, they are going outside the country for tourism. So there are also a trend in the market where domestic tourism, where Malawians who are now catching up, they have now understand that traveling is something which is also experiential. So tourism is growing in the domestic. So this trend is also catching up here in Malawi. Where this experiential travel is not just here in Malawi.
Yeah.
It's global, something which is global. You see, with the coming of technology, a lot is coming, and people they want to experience travel. So there's another trend which is responsible tourism.
Yeah.
So people are now coming conscious with nature, culture, people. So they want to come and experience without exploitation of the attractions where they are visiting. So responsible travel has influenced the tourism in so many ways. This is when communities are engaged. You see, in the first I said people are more with experiential, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they just want not to travel, but they just want to experience, but also contributing to the development of the communities where they are traveling. Many tourist attractions like in Malawi, they are now starting catching up in the region where we have most national parks. You can say Luonde, Majete, Kasungu. So you find that communities which are surrounded by these tourist attractions, they're also benefiting from this tourist attraction. The game or the national park is not only benefiting the government or any institution which are running these game reserves. You see, the community is also they make sure that the community is also gaining. So how are they benefiting from tourism. Some are employed, some are doing businesses. You see, when there's a tourist attraction, people are coming. So you see that people, mostly the small businesses, they're also what? Improving. And not just only in business and in employment, you find that there is I can say it, sharing, where the managers or the organization which are managing these tourist attractions, they are not just getting money, but they're giving back. Ooh, you find that they are building schools so that people in those areas, they're most far from development. Most of these areas are rural areas. You see. So what if those people, what they know is just farming and stay. And right now, with the things, the change of the things, if people, when it comes to money, it's a subject where people, because of poverty in our rural areas, so they find that in these tourist attractions, if they are not involved, if they are not taught, if they are not benefiting anything from them, from the development of the tourism, they'll be the first ones to destroy the attractions. See, they are getting to the national parks, killing animals for them to make money. So which is also a drawback in tourism industry. So when I say responsible tourism, so everyone is engaged to make it responsible. Everyone should be responsible. The traveler and the residents should have a mutual understanding of each other. Everyone should be benefiting, no one should be destroying one another. So when the nature, culture, those things, they have to be respected. You are going to an attraction where you are not destroying anything, you are leaving little carbon footprints in each destination you go. So another trend is digital transformation. So digital transformation is one of the key elements for the growth of tourism during this era of technology that we are living right now. So we can talk about responsible tourism and also the trending in technology. So digital has played a greater role in tourism. The coming of digital payments. So this is making easier for travelers wherever they go, either domestic or internationals, to make payments. We don't have a technology which would make it seamless, easier to have an experience wherever they go. Business will become more difficult for consumers to make a payment and for sellers to get paid. So it's not only payments, also booking platforms. Right now you see that you can get an experience on the phone. You can just browse on your phone whether you want. Right now you want to go to Mangochi, you just search Mangochi. Whether you want a cottage, whether you want a hotel, you find it. So technology has made it easier for people to have experience very easy and seamless. Instantly, you can find a place, you can make a booking and make a payment for an experience. So digital, it's also one of the trends which are making tourism better. And on technology, there's also artificial intelligence.
How has technology impacted tourism?
Technology has impacted tourism in many ways. As I've already said, that mode of payments are very easy. We have digital payments, whether mobile money or card. You can make a payment anywhere you go. Even on your phone, you can make a payment as long as you have a proper financial structure, like a bank, a card. If you have maybe, you can use even mobile money today to make a payment. So our technology has allowed us to make tourism better with technology. Yeah, and on another one, I also look for the booking platforms. You can find a booking platform where you can make your booking, whether you are looking for a transportation, accommodation. You can right on or front of your phone. You can make a book like now instantly and make a payment or even checking in. And the mobile apps, there are mobile apps which are making planning trips very easy. So you don't need you have to look around where can I go in my vacation this year. You see, you can browse there. You find many recommendations. Like in my social media, I'm on the I would another. So this they were at the lake, and when you look at the resort where they're living and say, where are you? Where at this kind of place? You see, and as I said, the artificial intelligence, which is a technology which has not been even 5 years used with us right now. It's an emerging technology. So tourism has also been left with the AI. AI is being used for customer service. There are chatbots which can help the customers without relying on people to help customers. These chatbots they can be connected to any channel where businesses and customers can interact. Whether it is email, these chatbots they can write emails, they can write SMSs, they can write WhatsApp messages. So companies or businesses in tourism, they this technology they have helped to give a better experience in travel and tourism. And and also not just in customer support, it is also being used for project recommendation. So as artificial intelligence, which is a trained program machine, which is very intelligent, so it can categorize all the searchings or bookings you are looking for to give you the better one which matches with your interest or desires very fast. So people can't compromise using AI right now, because if you say, can you give me 5 better places to live in Brampton, it will give you
Yeah, true.
instantly. So just have to choose it, and you can make any specifications you want. So you can see that it's better, faster, and seamless than using humans as customer service. So we have been, you can see experiences in most, not just in tourism, but many industries. We've seen that people mostly complain about customer services. It can be in finance, in telecommunication. You see that people most complaining, the customer service is not better, they're not helping us. You see? This artificial intelligence, it has also helped to make travel easy and experience better.
How can local governments balance tourism growth and community needs?
Local governments can play a better role in tourism to balance tourism growth. When you focus by focusing on their community needs, there are more areas where the government has to look about to fulfill the needs of the communities or the societies which are providing tourism experiences. We are said that the first for as part of responsible tourism, the government or local governments can promote responsible tourism. As I've said, to engage with the communities from each and every step and touch in tourism experience. That each community should take part and benefiting and contributing to tourism experiences. Firstly, local governments should engage communities in decision making and planning tourism policies. So when the government are engaging the communities in making tourism policies, you find that there will be a responsible equilibrium between the tourists and the residents or the areas of tourism experiences. And secondly, infrastructure development. There is a lot to do to make a tourism experience. And there's a lot of things which happen. When someone says, I came from maybe UK, coming to Malawi, it's not just the person has just a flight. There's a lot which has happened from the point of decision making, from the point of having the experience. So you find that there are a lot of people, industries which has contributed to give the experiences. You find that there were people involved in travel. So the infrastructure for that the local government should do is to make sure that there is accessibility for people to access the places of tourist attraction. And not just only accessibility, accommodations. So make sure that we should have better accommodation options for travelers. Not everyone can afford staying at a hotel, you know. But there's a lot of people who wish to travel, or one day hoping to have a vacation, to take a vacation. You see, but they say, "Ah, no, these things are very expensive. I can't afford it to travel here to there and sleep, to eat." You see, it's very costly. So there's a need of difference to give different demographics their interests, their desires. I can assure you that even in here in Malawi, we say, ah no, there's no tourism, there's no Malawi, there's big tourism here. If in this country can be making almost 50 billion Malawi money from here on experiential revenues. when you are talking about experiences, we're not just talking about going there to Majete, going there to the lake, or sleeping at the hotel. There's a lot of things which happen in tourism. These are not the only tourism industries which are contributing tourism. There's a lot. For a person to travel from one point A to point B, there's a lot who are helping this person until he achieves what he desires. From travel, from sleeping, from food, from what, you see, from information. So you can't just wake up today and say, I'm going to America. No, it's impossible. You have to find someone who can help you to get to America. You see? Our government is also there. So it's like a cycle. So everyone is there making living from this cycle of a person to experience something. For you to move from here to South Africa, you have to pay money. You have to spend more money. So the people who are coming here, where the money is going, they have to pay everyone. Wakabaza, aona vina vakeka chibolibola afuna watula ka necklace akupeleka 2000 kwacha. You see? When we are saying about the economy, we're saying the cash flow, the movement of money. You see? Money is exchanging hands at a faster rate. So when the money is moving hands at the faster rate, currency makaibulan, zungu ya mwampa. Witness in them won't pay. No one is complaining. So you find that tourism is one of the strongest pillars for the economic development in this country. So there's a potential and ability. And the 50 billion I was saying that because we are lacking a lot of infrastructure, lacking of policies. We have good policies, but the problem is how to implement those policies. There was a policy, I remember, that was, I think, around maybe 2015 or what. Malawi produced a tourism policy, which was spoken about much wildlife. The policy failed us, but it was given to Zambia. Zambia implemented it, and it worked. When you hear tourism in Zambia, you see that they implemented our own thing. But here it failed. It's like the 2020, you said you were calling what? The 2020 dream?
Yeah. Or
of
is it
Malawi.
similar to
The one
2063?
that failed us first, the 2020 dream,
Yeah,
that
the
failed us.
2020, yeah.
You see? But if the same plan taken by another country, implemented it, and works.
So why do you think Malawi failed to implement that kind of policy?
I can say that it's because of bureaucracy.
Oh. To be attractive to a tourist, to say, I really, really want to go and see this place.
Appears to be more attractive.
Yeah, to be called a tourist place, tourism place.
Mm-hmm.
A place for people to see. What makes that place to be attractive for it to be called a tourism place?
There's a lot of things to look into to make sure that the place or a thing or something is a touristic attraction. A tourist destination. You said, right?
Yeah.
First, we're looking at the safety of that press. So now we're coming at the consumer behaviors as a human nature. We are trying to sell the press or the experience to humans. So humans are animal creatures. You have first to understand them. Looking at their behaviors, their actions. So the people first will think of safety. If I go there, we're not be killed. Look where countries they are fighting. There is political instability, people are fighting. If no one can be willing and say, I want to go there, you see? It means your life is at risk. Second law is the accessibility, how to get there. Spirit, how can I get there? So if there's no any way to get there, whether air, whether water, either by land, so how can people come there? So either way, you have to find a way. So how can people get here? So if it is a place which is in a place which is in water, you have to find alternative ways. How can people get there? Like for example, Ligoma we created an attraction because into the says made when as ziribu. You see? Into says ziribu. Anyone can go there. I mean, because they're safety. It is safety. So really accessibility. Mind you don't talk about ena by road, ena by air, maya budata. Kumabe whether we still have a lot of work to do because my infrastructures, I mean, no, honestly, to be speaking, we have to improve. Having big airports with a big runway, there are some airports which cannot land in our airports in this country. You see, our roads network are very poor. You find that tarmac road is only maybe in towns, but when you go to the road, gravel. Government most of the times they start by accessibility. If that place is not accessible, how can people go there to experience, or how can people go there to do business? So there's need also of accessibility.
So are those the only?
No? And the second, thirdly, you can say beauty or nature. As I've said, some people that are now starting being conscious, yes, sir, with the nature. They are encouraging responsible tourism. You see, they understand that no, money is part of nature, so we don't have to destroy the nature.
So we have a lot of social media platforms, right?
Yeah.
What are some of the social media platforms that are mostly effective to tell people about a certain tourism destinations?
Right now, as I've already said, technology changes because of, not because just they just have to change, but because of people, changing behavior in people. So when we look at the social media, each platform is different and it was created for a different purpose. When you look at Facebook, Facebook is about family and friends. The algorithm of Facebook shows you most of the people you have, maybe you were at the same school, you are living in the same community, maybe at the workplace, you find that the people who come closer are the same people who are within your community, who are your nearest. You see, it was about family and friends, engagement with family and friends. So when you look at the Instagram is the visual platform. It was focused about me. I have money, I have a good house, I'm good looking, I have a new hair, I have this, I have that, because they knew it is in every human nature. It's in a human nature.
Yeah, true.
And Facebook knows that family and friends are very important to our lives. So getting connected together, they knew. I said they bring that product. So Instagram is about me. I have this. There are, I can just say three. First was Facebook. Second, Instagram for their visual. Facebook can be only used for recommendations because we believe in people we know. So you find that each and every platform will be is used with the different strategies, with the different objectives, marketing objectives. If you want to find the recommendations to get more sales or to encourage more people to come at that place, Facebook is better. To the people who have already used your product, your service, they're willing to recommend to their friends and families. Even when you ask them, can you please recommend this product to your friends and families? People are willing.
That brings us to the end of this insightful episode of The Mix with Nene. I want to extend a huge thank you to our guest for sharing the expertise and giving us a deeper understanding of the tourism industry. Whether you're a traveler or someone interested in the business side of things, I hope you learned something new today. As always, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to keep exploring, stay informed, and catch us in the next episode of The Mix with Nene. Stay blessed.